Oh my gosh, I can't actually get it back on at all. That was a bad decision. Hey V-Buds, I'm back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new dolls from Sunny Days, which I was sent for free so I could give you guys a review just in time for the holidays, called Fidgie Friends. And I actually got a chance to see these when I was in New York this past summer. Honestly, I kind of beelined straight for the table the moment I saw the super cute faces. I didn't even know what they were yet.
Oh my gosh! They're food! I need her! I need her! I need her! Oh my goodness! What are these? Tell me right now! I said sweetly. Where is this? Will it be available in Canada? I apologize. Can you be on camera?
Oh yes!
Okay, please tell me everything.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Thank you.
These will be in Canada. I'm almost positive. We are launching first in the US. It is Walmart exclusive, going out at $20 in the US.
Okay.
And so these are Fidgie Friends. They're fidget fashion dolls.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of like the classic hair, articulated limbs.
Oh my goodness.
It also has 3 fidget features incorporated into the fashion.
I need all 4 of these.
Because we wanted that imaginative play that you get with a doll.
Yes.
But then also have that kind of tactile feedback. Dress ball skirt, you've got the little poppet wings. This one's got gel bead.
Oh my
foot
goodness.
Sequins.
She's a bee. Well, maybe she's not a bee. Maybe she's a butterfly, but she looks like a bee, and so I'm happy. She's so sweet. They have some pretty decent articulation, guys. Their faces are beautiful, guys. Like, I don't know if people like fake their reactions or anything. I know you can hear me, but I just have to tell you, I'm legit excited. I don't even know where the camera lens is. It's right there. I'm excited. I really want these. Okay, look normal, Jen. Be professional.
So as you can see, I have all 4 dolls here that I did get a chance to look at in person, but now I get a chance to open them and actually try them out properly. So we've got Unicorn Sprinkles, Boba Bubbles, Watermelo, and Dandelion Wishes. All 4 boxes are the same, mostly purple and white, but with different information. So they've all got their names at the bottom, along with some artwork to match their theme, and a little list telling us what kind of fidget feature our friend will have. And this is repeated along the side of each box as well. Right in the front here, we've got a big window and a little try me spot so you can actually test out the fidget feature before you buy it, which is a really great idea since I find fidget items to be a very personal experience. Not everybody likes the same thing, and one popping bubble toy, for example, can be hard and unsatisfying, or super soft and a perfect pop. And having a try me section really allows you some satisfaction before wasting your money on something you may not enjoy. And then on the back, we've got the same information at the top for all 4 dolls, which says, "These friends will touch your heart." With their unique feel for fashion, these girls have the magic touch for the coolest outfits. Join in on the fashion fun and become forever fidget friends. And under that, we've got some super cute artwork for each doll and a little bit about her. So first up, we have Watermelo, whose Fidgie features include a hair popper clip, flip sequin tail, and glitter fins. Watermelo changes her mind as often as she flips the shimmery scales on her mermaid tail. One day, her favorite color is pink, the next day it's green. Watermelo will go along with any plans since her friends' plans always seem to change. So this is Watermelo. Right away, I can tell you, 1, she's adorable. That much is quite obvious. But even though I was really excited about the articulation that I saw at Sweet Sweet, I have to say she is pretty stiff. So while I'm glad she has the ability to move up here in her arms, which go up and down and rotate, as well as at the elbow, there's just one bend there, and she's got rotating wrists, she is pretty stiff. So just think articulation with like a 1 step up, but not so much made to move articulation. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And even though she's got a tail and no legs, she can still swivel at the waist here, which is surprising. I didn't think she'd be able to, but I am glad that she can. As for her head, it's minimal for back and forth movement, and it definitely doesn't stay, even though it can tip just a smidge, but it does have a full rotation. So you're not gonna get very much posing or side glances from this doll, but she can twist fully around if you want a strange owl-like position. And finally, I'll just go ahead right now and tell you, there is no way this doll is standing up. Oh, poor baby. She's got no legs. And also, she didn't come with a stand, which means I'm gonna have to sort this out for myself so that we can get a better look at her. And my plan is gonna be to try out this OMG doll stand with a standard size waist hugger since she's got a smaller waist. And hopefully that works out for us. And hey, look at that, it does. So this is the front of Watermelo. She does come wearing this printed shirt with little black watermelon seeds, huge puffy sleeves, which are striped green and white with a pearly finish, and this matches this semi-skirt, I guess I'm gonna call it, right before her tail. Speaking of tails, this one here is a bright pink with a bright green underneath if you flip the sequins, and it just happens to be one of her fidget features. And another one is this pink and green glitter-filled plastic tail fin, so you can kind of hear it shaking. There's no liquid in there, it's just dry glitter, and it is well contained, which means I am a happy camper. So that's 2 of her fidgets, but she does have one more, which is this hair clip here. And it's a silicone-y rubber type watermelon slice attached to this plastic bobby pin, which is pink. So you don't have to use it if you don't want to. You could just take it with you, I guess, for it to be a fidget. But basically, we can attach this right into her hair anywhere we want, and then she'd have a massive watermelon slice for absolutely no reason other than to look cute and watermelon-y. But how is this a fidget, you might be wondering? Well, if you gently squeeze it. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Out pops a little watermelon dude, and once you let go, he just pops right back in. So you can slip this in your own hair if you want to, or even just pin it alongside a collar or something and wear it kind of like a little fidget brooch. I mean, there's no rule that says you can't. For now, I'm just gonna put it back in Watermelo's hair. Speaking of which, hold on a second, I did mention that it is 2 different shades of pink. We've got huge curls in the front here. And in the back, we've got a big ponytail that's separated into 2 big swirly twists, but I should probably point out that it's currently very messy from being in the package, and there is no brush that comes with these dolls, so chances are you're gonna have to make it look a little nicer on your own. And if I take her off the stand, if I part her hair gently, that she's actually pretty bald. The rooting is not full at all. They've just cleverly pulled up each row so that it looks nice and full and clean and neat. So if we took this out, it would actually look thin and probably hang down pretty low. If she had legs, she'd trip over it. Oh, her hair clip is falling out, so I'm just gonna remove it. And we can move on to her face and makeup. So she's got a lightly tanned skin complexion, or at least for her body she does, but her face is paler, with some bright pink eyebrows, green eyes, and pink and green eye makeup. Her cheeks are pretty blushed there, even her nose, and she's got some little pink hearts painted just under her eyes as well. She doesn't have any earrings or anything like that, but she does come wearing 6 bracelets, 3 on each hand. They look kind of like lifesavers. They're big bangles that are see-through. So we've got a dark pink, light green, and a light pink. And one of mine is pretty warped. It doesn't look like a big O. It kind of looks like a squished up C that's melted together, but that's okay because I almost didn't even notice it. Oh, her elbow's so stiff. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not sure how easy it would be to undress her, but I'm gonna try because I want to see what the quality is like on this shirt. So I'm gonna carefully go over her bracelets just to see if we can, and the answer is yes. Oh, I guess I should check to see if her hands are removable. Well, if they are, they're not coming off easily, so I guess we're just gonna do it this way. There we go. That took a bit, but I got it off. All right, so this is the shirt. We've already checked this out, but basically I want to show you what the inside looks like. It's actually pretty decently stitched, which I'm surprised by since I could see that it was quite stretched at the seams on the outside. I was worried that it was going to rip apart, but I guess it's just kind of showing. As for her body, when I removed her shirt, I can see some staining around her arms, so it looks like the green of her sleeves has definitely left some marks. And finally, we have her glorious tail. We already know it has flippy sequins. The only thing worth mentioning here is that the seam section is rather sharp because the sequins don't actually flip fully up or down, so just be mindful of that. And we have a twisting waist, which I already pointed out. But there's actually a piece of Velcro back here, and I don't know why, because she doesn't have legs inside. It's just this filled tail shape, which looks like a chili pepper. I don't know why that's there, because, I mean, it's not as though so we can swap tails since there's not any others being sold and it's still stitched on at one small spot. But I found that interesting, and now we can kind of see what her body is like. There you go. Oh my gosh, I can't actually get it back on at all. That was a bad decision. Okay, guys, definitely don't take that off. Even though you can, I don't recommend it because I don't know, I can't get it back on. Oh my gosh. Ah! Also, I guess there'd be no point in taking it off really, because then she wouldn't be Watermelo anymore if they had customizable tails, since a large portion of her identity is watermelons and her tail is based on just that fruit alone. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There we go. Okay, so I've lost some sequins, but she is in fact retailed, and now I'll just add her top back, pop her on the stand for some glamour shots, and there you have it, guys, our first look at Miss Watermelo. Next up, we have Unicorn Sprinkles, whose Fidgie features include a hair popper clip, slow foam skirt, and stretchy pigtails. Unicorn Sprinkles is the sweetest of the friends who naturally has the biggest sweet tooth. She loves twirling her colorful pigtails while thinking up fancy desserts. Unicorn's motto is that everything tastes better with rainbow sprinkles. All right, so there's our stand, and here is our Unicorn Sprinkles. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pop her on the stand. Oh, hold on, this is gonna be a problem. Her waist seems to be a bit thicker, but that might just be the donut. So I do have a bigger waist hugger here, and it's far too large. So I guess we're just gonna try to balance her and her donut there. I had to put her leg down a little to do it, but there we go. Of course, she is already missing her bow, which was supposed to be stitched right onto her little elastic on the right side of her head, just like her left one is. So I'm gonna have to do that in just a bit, but I wanted you guys to see what she looks like right now before she potentially falls a whole bunch. So straight from the package, Unicorn here comes wearing this dress, I suppose. It looks very ballerina-esque. It's got big puffy mesh sleeves that are a light blue color with just a bit of shimmer, and this goes right up to her collar. There's even a yellow ribbon tied around her neck, and the body section at the top here is a striped light and dark pink, which leads down to this squishy donut skirt. So I'll go ahead and take that off just so we get a better look. There we go. And drop it on the floor. Oh my gosh, try that again. So here it is. We've got a nice plain donut with pink frosting and loads of yellow, pink, and blue sprinkles. It's not the very best squishy since it's kind of firm and has a really quick rise, but it is still functional as a squishy, or as we saw, the skirt for our doll. Oh wait, by the way, I didn't realize that the top portion of her outfit was actually a one piece. It's a bodysuit. So it opens at the back here with a piece of Velcro. Let's check it out. Wait, what's going on there? Why does she have a hole in her back? Was she meant to have wings or something? Hold on a sec. What's happening here? Watermelo doesn't have any. Okay, let's just put a pin in that. I'll see if I can figure out what's going on there later. But anyways, it's also worth mentioning that her body is actually two different colors. So she does have a tanned skin complexion for her upper body. That would be her arms, chest, and face. But her lower body is actually pink. It's basically permanent stockings. And as you can see, it is very articulated. Still stiffer than a made-to-move doll or a rainbow high doll, but we do have the leg joints twisting at the thighs and a double jointed knee. Nothing at the ankle, but we do have removable shoes, and these ones are crazy cute. Like, I would legitimately wear these in real life. Oh, she's got little toes there too, with some flat feet underneath. But anyways, we're here for the shoes. Check these out. They're a pastel yellow with baby blue on top and whipped buttercream frosting with bows around the ankles. How adorable. Oh, and the soles have this waffle cone pattern to them, which makes it even cuter, and they slide on super easy, which is the best part. And yeah, so that's it for her outfit. Let's just put this back on her, and I'll quickly mention that she has the same articulation for her upper body, so she can swivel around and up and down at the shoulder, which is very stiff. We've got some bending at the elbow, just a single joint, and then twisting at the wrist. And of course, her head has that swivel and minor tilt that does not stay put. And now I can test out whether or not her hands are removable, since there's no bracelets in the way. away? And the answer is yes. As long as you're careful, you can take them off. Perfect. So now we can get a better look at her face. She's got bright blue eyes, matching eyebrows, pink and dark blue eyeshadow, some painted sprinkles on her cheeks, which are also blushed, so is her nose, and some bubblegum pink lipstick. And everything here looks good. However, her right ear does have some blue random paint on it, which is not present on the left. So I think that's the only issue that I had with her, other than her bow, which of course fell off and was in the bottom of the box. So that's it for her overall outfit and face, which means we can finish off with her hair, which is a light blue cotton candy color with some streaks of pink and yellow, which are hidden over here on the sides. And this is pulled up into 2 pigtails, which have squiggly colored strands hanging out of them. So this is one of her fidget features. Now, can she stand unassisted? I don't know. Oh my gosh, she can. Nope, never mind. Try that again. Hey, she is. Okay, I'm not gonna touch her for a second. We're just gonna have to get some shots like this. Hold on, I wanna see if she can sit. It kind of looks like she's wearing a pool floaty, which is not very buoyant, especially since there's no water around. Oh, I'm dropping her. Anyways, that's it for Unicorn Sprinkles. Oh no, I almost forgot about her hair popper clip. So hers is a yellow unicorn horn and pile of frosting with pink and blue on it. And if we gently squeeze, boop, out pops a little pink unicorn with swirly blue hair. And I'm just gonna pop this right here so it blocks the area with the missing bow. And it's really hard to put this one in her hair, guys. Get in. Why can't I put this one on? Oh my goodness. Okay, I finally got it on, and unfortunately it's backwards. So like when we squeeze the unicorn, it's over here. Oh. Try that again. Ta-da! I did it! And that's it for Unicorn Sprinkles. Excellent! Next up, we've got Boba Bubbles, whose Fidgie features include a hair popper clip, glittery gel tail, and water bead fins. Boba Bubbles loves giggling and is always telling funny stories to her friends. Her sparkly personality is as glittery as her mermaid tail. When Boba giggles as she's swimming, her entire body shakes, leaving lots of bubbles in her wake. So here she is, Boba Bubbles, looking like another fabulous mermaid, once again with a paler complexion, except this time the theme is more blue and purple, and definitely centered around bubbles, or more specifically, boba. BT dubs, if you have never tried boba tea, yum! My favorite is a taro milk tea, which is not only delicious, but has this beautiful purple color, which definitely reminds me of Boba's hair, which is light purple, long and silky, with some blue streaks thrown in. By the way, now that we finally have a doll with hair down, you can see how thin it truly is. It feels nice, but it is pretty thin and sparse in the back. But in regards to style, it is very cute. She's got big curly bangs in the front going right across her forehead, 2 pieces of hair pulled up at either side that are tied in this little twist, and then left to join the rest of her hair hanging down. The only unfortunate thing is these super cute bangs here cast a shadow over her face. So I'm gently gonna part them, that way we can check out her makeup and such. She's got purple eyebrows and makeup, dark blue eyes, rosy cheeks and nose, and some glossy pink lips. She does come wearing a light blue shirt with a light pink chest section that's got printed scallops, a big purple collar with silver hoops, an iridescent ruffle scalloped sleeve, and then these long scalloped light blue and glitter organza-like skirts that hang over the sides of her tail. It's a really thick rubbery material with embedded silver, pink, green, gold, blue, all the glitters, and there's a bit of liquid in there. It's probably water. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on camera, but basically you can just make out in person the liquid that's inside. Continuing on, we have 2 transparent blue tail fins filled with purple water beads that definitely replicate boba, and that makes sense since this is of course Boba Bubbles. And the best part is if you squeeze the fins gently, you get a squeak sound, so it's like ASMR. Now, the only thing that I'll mention here, because this is pretty fun, is that the pearls don't move around very much because it's such a small space, and the more air that's in there, the more likely the fins would be to pop and start leaking. So be mindful of how hard you squeeze these if you get a doll like this, and also if you want to keep the pearl shape, then don't squeeze directly on the balls if you can help it, because eventually those beads will break and it's not going to look as pretty. But other than that, I really like this fidget feature, and to be honest, I like it more than the actual tail body because you're not really able to see what's going on there. But there you have it. That is Boba Bubbles as is. Of course, she does still have the same articulation in her upper body as the other dolls, and her head has that basic swivel and almost non-existent tilt, which is a little unfortunate because since she's got these big curly gorgeous bangs, we do have a shadow, and a good head tilt would have allowed me to show you her face off a bit better. Oh no, I almost forgot about her hair popper clip. So here it is. We've got two swirly white and purple straws, and those are coming out of a giant boba pearl with two smaller ones on top. And with a gentle squeeze, out pops a little blue unicorn with purple hair and a yellow horn. I'm just gonna leave him out. Look how cute he is. So let's just go ahead and add that clip to her head, and there we go. Our third Fidgie friend, Boba Bubbles. Seriously guys though, try the taro milk tea. And finally, we have Dandelion Wishes, whose Fidgie features include a stringy ball clip, popper wings, and stress ball skirt. Dandelion Wishes always looks on the brighter side of things and wishes the best for her friends. She is always happy to be with everyone, blowing sweet kisses to her friends as her wings flutter with excitement, making silly popping sounds. So here she is. I've got her propped up on the stand, only using the pole at the back to stabilize her because the waist hugger is literally useless since she's got this giant skirt and these big beautiful wings in the way. So we're just gonna hope she stays where I've put her so that we can check her out. So this is Dandelion Wishes. She's got a pale skin complexion, and if I turn her around you can see that she's got some really long pale yellow and pink hair which is pulled up into twisted pigtails, and it reminds me of pink lemonade. And if we turn her back around, she's got those same big curly bangs that Boba and Watermelo had, which means unfortunately they are blocking her face. But if we move them out of the way, we can see her pink eyebrows, blue eyes, yellow makeup, blushed cheeks and nose with little white dandelion puffs painted on them, and some glossy pink lips. And then if we put her bangs back down, boom! It's like she never even had a forehead. And her hair clip is a big pink and yellow striped ribbon with this mini koosh-like yellow rubbery pom-pom on top, which I'm pretty sure is meant to be a little dandelion puff. Her next fidget feature are these big pink wings that are attached to her back, and the silicone they used for this is much firmer than I'm used to, so the bubbles feel quite stiff but give a really good pop sound once you've pushed them back in. And not all of them push through. Like as soon as I do one, it kind of either pops itself or does it once I go to pop a different bubble. I'm not saying that's horrible, but it's not my preferred bubble popping experience. However, I will admit that it gives a nice, really loud pop sound, which is satisfactory. And I want to see if these wings are removable. Oh my gosh, they are. So she can be wingless if we want her to, and wow, she looks adorable even just like this. Oh my gosh, I love her. It's an option, and the space that's left behind looks exactly like the one that's on the back of Unicorn Sprinkles. Yeah, it still sucks on its own. Anyways, so does that mean that it's compatible if we didn't want Unicorn Sprinkles to be wearing clothing? Because it's hidden? Oh, let's see. Oh, I dropped her clip. We're gonna find out. It's science. Stick that in. Yes, it works. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so this is cute. That means they're compatible. But now I'm left with nothing but questions. Either every single doll they come out with that has legs automatically has that space in the back as part of the mold, so that they only had to use one body and change the vinyl they pour and makeup, or Unicorn Sprinkles was intended to once upon a time have wings and they just did away with that. I don't know, but she looks really cute and that's all that matters. And now we have options. We can have fairies or no fairies, whatever we want. I really like that. That's cool. It's just unfortunate that the bubbles themselves are not made of a bit of a softer material because you can't really get very many of them out before they start going away on their own. But other than that, I really like the wings because option. But for now, my option is to leave them off so that we can continue on with Dandelion's outfit, which is so cute. So she's got a pale skin complexion. Can't remember if I said that, but it works really well with all of her yellow. And that includes her outfit, which is technically two pieces. It's got yellow petals on top and gradually changes to a blue or turquoise color for her bodysuit. It is a one piece under there there with an attachable skirt, which I'm not sure if it's removable. There is an elastic band, so let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna do it very carefully. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, it's removable. Okay, looks like she's ready to do some gymnastics, and I am all for it. Can I get her to stand unassisted? She's got all this articulation, so she better be able to. If only we could tilt her head. Ugh, that's my major complaint with the dolls, is that their heads don't tilt, except of course that they don't come with doll stands and that the mermaids have very little functionality if you're not holding them up. Okay, so I have a few complaints, obviously. But anyways, this is her skirt. It is a stress ball skirt or a squishy skirt. It doesn't come out really unless you push hard of these little mesh sections, so you gotta be careful. It definitely works better if it's not on her body, but I love how this feels. We've got a yellow jelly filled silicone type ball, and there is some glitter stuck in there, and if we squeeze it, it looks really, really pretty. As long as we don't squeeze it too hard, it should last quite a while. And like I said, the skirt it's contained within reminded me of honeycombs, but it's not. Instead, it's just the mesh braided yellow section of the fabric, which is attached to this blue section of her skirt. And of course, once that is back on her body, it looks like it's one piece. But before I put that on, I just want to show you one thing. I love her stockings. She comes wearing some knee-high striped yellow and pink ones that have long blue ribbons tied at the sides that have sparkly white pom-poms, and yellow Converse-like shoes with big dandelions on the side. They are so cute, and they come off super easy too. And they go on just as easily. And a look inside tells me the stitching is pretty good. Wait, does hers tell us all about her too? Yeah, Dandelion wishes, all new materials, content, gel, and glitter powder. That is so cool. How did I not see that on the first two? I don't know, but I like that it's there. That sounds like a question. And now I'm gonna put her skirt back on because I need to see how hard this actually is. Technically, they do not specify how to play with this doll, but I'm sure someone's gonna wanna know if it's removable and whether or not they could easily put it back on. So that's what I'm here to test. And look at that, no trouble at all. Boom, she is good to go. So cute. Honestly, I think she's my favorite. Of course, her wings are still off and she looks really cute with them, but I think I prefer her without them. I know, it's crazy, right? But she's perfect. Give her back her, whoop, I pulled that off, hold on. There we go. Oh no, that's ugly, hold on. There, see? And she should be a lot easier to get standing without them in the way. Yeah. Ta-da! Dandelion wishes. Okay guys, that's it for me and all 4 of the brand new Fidgie Friends. Overall, I kind of already explained the things that I don't like about them, so I don't intend to chat your ear off, but basically, really wish they had stands and a bit of a better tilt in their head. And of course, my usual complaint is there is a very noticeable lack of diversity here, so going forward, assuming this line continues, because it is very promising, I hope they add more skin tones. Other than that, they're really cute. I love their face sculpts. They're just so delicate and innocent looking, and the concept of these dolls is really nice. I love that we can pose them, but I really do prefer the dolls with legs over the ones with tails because you can't really sit them upright or do anything with them other than hold them in your hand, always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did and haven't yet, then please remember to subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss out on any future fun toy reviews. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!